Hi, welcome to Tantra's Oracle. Thank you for joining me today. So today I'm going to be doing a reading on Sara um, Ebersole. How do you say her name? Ebersole. Sara Ebersole. So she's been missing since March of 2023 out of Reddick, Florida. So she was supposed to be going to meet up with some guy. I'm not sure, but she was last seen with a guy. I don't know who this guy was to her, but that's what I saw. She was last seen with this guy. All right, so let's see. Let's see. What comes on? Sara episode. Okay, so here we have a father, which just is a man. Okay, a man that has a child. Um, then we have the vibration and then the consume. So the vibration is just the energy of a situation or the energy of a person. Okay, and then here is the consume. So that means something is being taken into the body, absorbed into the body, taken in by the body, however you want to put it. So the energy of the vibe of the situation is some man, and then here's something being consumed into the body. So it could be she was with some guy, and they could have been drinking, they could have been smoking, they could have been eating, they could have been whatever. But something is being taken into the body here with this man. Okay. Okay, so go here. Like I said, something they could have been drinking, they could have been smoking. So you got this with this, right? Um, Now over here you have the father, and then you have the son. And like I said, the son card means success, but it also means that something will be illuminated, something will be revealed, things will be brought to the light, stuff like that. Okay. It shows what a problem is, it shows something. Okay. It shines the light on something, however you want to say it. So that is connected with this father. Okay. So this guy. So now you have the genocide. We already know what genocide. This is multiple deaths. This is something that can or is the cause of multiple deaths. Okay, so that's the energy, the vibe. Okay, here, and but it's with this. So whatever they were doing here is something that has led to many deaths. Okay, and here is, like I said, things being illuminated, things being brought to the light, or things being brought forth. So it could be this here brought forth some things within this person. Okay. Now we have the victim here, right here in the middle. All right, so here we have a false flag. False flag is something that's not real, it's fake, it's staged. It's made to look like something else. It's made to invoke something else. It's made to bring about something else. So we create a situation to either make people believe something else has happened or to invoke some sort of reaction. Okay. So here we have the talk, the gossip. So that means people are talking amongst each other. Okay. So here you have this person being victimized. Okay. And then people are discussing it. And then here's the scenario that's being created about this. Okay. So people are discussing, it's being talked about, it's being communicated about possibly creating a false situation or scenario about the victim. Okay. And here, see the false flag here, things being brought to the light. Okay. So, and it's connected to this male. So, this male here doesn't want the truth to be brought forth. So, you create a fake scenario. Something that didn't happen, you're saying that it did happen. And here is the talk here. So people are discussing, people are talking. So maybe they talked about, oh, let's get together and do this. We're going to go, let's have a drink. Let's go, whatever, here, whatever they're doing. Okay. But here in the middle, somebody end up being a victim. All right. So let's keep going. Okay. So now we have someone that's in close proximity to you, somebody that can get next to you. Okay, so that's what that card means. It's an actual neighbor or someone that is in close proximity to you. So somebody that you're close to. And then here you have a domestic or living situation. So this guy, okay, domestic living situation. So whoever this person is that he went to, this guy is connected to this guy by a living situation. So domestic living situation. Somebody that is close. So somebody that he's close to. Now, with this situation here, with this guy right here, now he's trying to create a scenario of, oh, this is what happened. And it's not true, right? But now you have here somebody that he's in a living situation, a domestic situation with, all right? Somebody that he's close to. And then you see the no. The no means that this no means that something is happening that somebody doesn't want to happen or doesn't agree with. They want you to stop it. Okay. So you have that. So things being taken into the body, things being consumed. Now, when I say things being taken into the body, is like that, but it's also things that you're indulging in. So whatever he was indulging in, somebody was not in agreement with it. Okay. So that's what that no means. All right. Okay, so now we have this criminal activity, shady, risky business. So that means you got to be careful with this type of situation because anything can happen here because you're taking chances in this situation. Okay, you're taking chances. And see this over here, got this and this. Okay, now I'll get to that in a second. Now over here you have the karma. So the karma means that means you're getting back at somebody for something. And it doesn't necessarily have to mean that you've did anything wrong to this person. You know how you have people who feel like certain people deserve certain things. Okay, well, see, it doesn't matter what happened to this person because they do this in their life or they live this type of lifestyle. So that's what they get, so to speak. That it can be like that type of karma where people feel like people are worth less than or doesn't deserve certain things because of who they are or what they do. So then when you do something, it feels like, okay, well, they deserved it because that's what they do. So it's that type of karma. Okay. And then that is on here, on top of the sun. So which means things can be illuminated, brought forth. Okay. So here with the karma on top of the sun, that means you're bringing forth some karma to someone. Okay. And then here, not here, but here with the serial unaliver. Okay. This means that this has happened previously, or this is what you do. It happened previously or before. So that means it's not the first time. Okay. Now, this could be connected to this. Like, this is what people do or use, and it causes multiple. Okay. It could be that, but it also could be someone who has done something like this previously. Okay. So here is that here. And then you have that next to the criminal activity and shady dealings, meaning you got to be careful with this person. Okay. This can also come out, this one or this one can also come out if someone, let's just say, for instance, and I'm not saying her, a female a woman is pregnant and somebody unalives her. So that's two. So you have two. Okay. So that means it's multiple people. So, not saying that in this situation. What I'm saying is sometimes you can get this on that type of situation. All right. So now you have this and it's being discussed. So people are discussing it. They're talking about it. There's communication about it. Somebody's not in agreement with it. Okay. Whoever that is, and it look like it's connected to somebody that you have a domestic living situation with, somebody that you live with, somebody that you is connected to your home life. Okay. Okay, so now we have this. This could be this nonverbal, and it means people are being quiet. They're not talking about it, right? But it also could be you're communicating through body language. So that means you could be like if just say for instance, not the situation, but just say for instance, you're talking to somebody and it's like, look at this person behind you. but don't look, and then they use their eyes to point you in a direction. That's nonverbal because they're not actually talking, but they're communicating with some part of their body. So that's nonverbal as the body language, or that means that somebody is not speaking at all about certain things. Okay. So here is the false flag. So whatever the situation is, this person is not talking. Okay. They're not talking about it. However, people do know about the situation, but they're not talking. And then they're going to chance it. So you're taking a chance. See the gossip here, talking about the things that you're going to do. And then you got taking a risk and gambling. So that means you're risking it. You're taking a chance. You're taking a gamble on probably people not. If people don't say anything, but people know, but you hoping that they don't say anything. That's the gamble, that you hoping that the people that know don't talk. So you're risking it, okay? You gamble on the communication because you already discussed it, okay? But then you're taking a gamble or risk that the people who do know won't discuss it. The people who know about this person being a victim won't discuss it. Okay, so now we have this, and this means the actual school, but it means educating yourself or children. So a school building or children or somebody educating themselves on the situation or you, okay? But then this is here is somebody that can get close to you, okay? It could be a connection to children here. I don't know if she had children or not, but it could be a connection to children, or because I have a father over here. So if she had children, it could be, and I'm not saying a child's father, but this could just be a man who has children as well. But here, since it's with this, it could be the police are educating themselves or trying to look into, learn about certain things, okay? And then this is like somebody ran away, okay? But it also means that somebody is trying to separate themselves from a person or a situation. So I don't want to be connected to that. So I'm going to go away, put myself out of the vicinity, however you want to put it, because I don't want to be connected. So the police are looking into educating themselves or learning about a situation. So maybe they're trying to see, okay, did she leave, or is something else happening and somebody else is trying to run away from it? And it could just be who, if the police know who is involved, they have already educated themselves or learned about a certain situation, that this person could run away from being investigated or from the police. Okay. Because see, they don't want something to happen. Okay. So they don't want to be connected here. So they're taking a chance here. So I'm not going to talk here. I'm not going to talk because I don't want to deal with the consequences. I don't want to talk. And I'm going to try to disconnect myself from the situation here. Okay. And here you see people, somebody else knows what happened besides this guy, whoever this man is. So now you have a male. Okay, like I said, that male is in here. Then you have the daughter. Sara is the daughter. Like I said, I don't know if she has children or this whoever is involved has children over here. Whoever. What I'm saying is, with this domestic situation here that this man is in, it's saying that he has children. But just because he has children doesn't mean it's with the person that he's in a living situation with. Okay. But here you have a male being a devil to somebody's daughter. So Sara is the daughter. Okay. She is the daughter. And there's some devilish, evil things that someone has done to her. You see this on top of this. So there's some evil things that somebody has done to her. Okay. And it's a male that doesn't want the truth to come out about what he has done. But as I said, it's somebody that this man lived with, used to live with, does live with, whatever. They know exactly what happened because they talked about it. They talked about it. So they already communicated. But he's threatened that whoever that person is won't talk. Because see, right here, this man is, whoever this man is, he's not talking to the police, but he's also hoping that whoever this person is that he's in his domestic situation with won't talk either. Like they'll be quiet. He's being quiet. He's separated himself from the situation. But see, the police is already finding out information, and he's trying to separate himself from it. This man. Okay, so now we have a female that's not talking. Okay. Like I said, I don't know if Sara has children or not. But if she did, this could also read for her. Because this could be a mother here who's involved with this male that has and is connected to the police. But some things that this means that some things that you have done, the way you live, the things that you do, your behaviors and your actions could lead to your death. So that means you could have been doing into some risky activity. Because see here, this is on top of the gamble. So some of the things that you did, the way you lived, how you move, whatever it is, could have put you in a situation that could have led to your death, and you did that to yourself. Not saying that you did it so you deserve it, but sometimes we put ourselves in situations and take risks, hoping that things are okay, and they don't end up being okay. So that's how it's this. But see the talk here with this. Well, she did this and she did that, so that's why that happened. But just because you do things, that don't make somebody have to cause you harm. All right, so you got that. And then you see this. You took a risk, taking chances, and then you got mixed up with this. Okay. And now this person is trying to separate themselves from this situation here. They might try to blame it on her. Well, she did this and she did that. Okay. Now over here with the cyber activity. So this could have been some things that's happening online. So somebody could have been posting something to social media. Somebody could be talking on social media. Somebody could be planning stuff on not just social media, just online. like you researching certain things, you communicating certain things, whatever it is on the internet. Okay, you trying to do some criminal things connect, and it's connecting you to the internet. That could be anything that uses cyber internet, whatever that is. Okay, here now, like I said, somebody is hoping here, this man here that is hoping that somebody doesn't talk and he's not talking. It's connected to a female. Okay, so like I said, I gotta see if she even has children. I don't know. Um, and then these two cards came out. So you got the liar and a weapon. So we know what a liar is and we know what a weapon is. Okay, so um, let's see. Liar. All right. So here with the liar, somebody's not telling the truth. Okay, but somebody's not telling the truth, but there's information out there. Somebody is lying about information, but selected means specific. Okay, that means it's not random. So you're lying about certain things, and there's certain information out here. See, specific information that somebody is lying about. So you may say one thing, but you may hide something else or lie about something else. Um, so we got that. And then the weapon. And now here we have a weapon. Weapon can be anything. But then connected to the weapon is jealousy and submissive. So the weapon is to use to cause harm to somebody. And you got that because somebody was jealous. You got jealousy, envy, and hate. So one of the three. Jealous of somebody, you dislike somebody, or you were envious of somebody. So then that's connected to the weapon. And then here you have somebody being submissive out of jealousy here. So somebody introduced a weapon. And here you have somebody who's not doing anything to stop it. So submissive means that you're either going along with something, like participating, you're going along with what somebody says by and participating, or you don't necessarily have to participate, but you're not doing anything to stop it either. So that means you're letting it happen. So, and then this could be because of this. So you could be being submissive because of this when this is introduced. And then you have somebody over here being selective on what they say, or they're hiding specific information. Okay, lying about specific information. This popped out. I'm just going to pull a card on this family tree. That means that somebody just connected by family. So I have a father here and a mother here. That could be whoever this person that is in a domestic situation. They could have a child together. And if so, that could be the family connection. I don't know if Sarah has children. Okay, so something that was not meant to happen, accident. Okay. So somebody having the capacity to do, the ability to do something. So this is a family situation. Something happened that was not, so it's not like, oh, this is what the plan is. So that means it wasn't planned, but it happened here. And then it happened because you had the capability or the ability to do whatever it was that you did. Okay. So here, these people had the ability to do something. Not saying it was planned, but it happened. Okay. So that's all I have on Sara Ebersole. You can leave your comments in the comment section. Thank you for watching.